In this video, we're going to be talking about 6 tips on becoming a 6-figure earner online. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Nathan with Freedom Influencer, and here in this video, we're going to be going over 6 different tips of really what I believe it takes and on my journey on how I became a multiple 6-figure income earner with affiliate marketing in my own online business right here online. Now, before we go into that, if you guys want more videos just like this, here on this channel, Freedom Influencer, we talk about entrepreneurship, how to make money online, and how to generate a passive income for yourself so you can create a life of freedom. If you guys want more videos on that, I invite you to go down, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so that way you get notified of when we're releasing new videos. And if you want my #1 recommendation to start and grow an online business right now, then I'll leave a link in the description. You click that link and put your email in, and I'll show you guys my #1 recommendation. Now, with that being said, let's get into this video. Because honestly, you guys, what I'm gonna share with you today is exactly what changed my life, okay? Now, yes, we're gonna be talking about money, we're gonna be talking about some of the success I've created, but what I love about what I get to do now and how I get paid handsomely to do it is I get to share things with you guys. I get to share tips and strategies and mindset of how you can go out and create a business that can change your life. And that fires me up. I get passionate about that because it wasn't that long ago that I was in a lot of your guys' shoes. I saw other people online. I saw other people creating businesses of their dreams. And you know, I may not be the smartest tool in the shed, but guess what? I'm not an idiot. And you know what else? I work hard. And so I knew I had what it takes, okay? I knew it. I knew I had what it took to create a successful business online. And I was able to do it in a fairly short period of time. It took me about 3 years to grow a multiple 6-figure business. And I'm gonna share some valuable tips with you here in this video, and I hope you're excited for it. If you are, hit that thumbs up down below. Now, let's go into this. So I have written down here 6 different things. I took some time, I thought about this, and I really wanted to share some value with you guys that you can take away from this video, take notes on these tips, because these are exactly what took me from beginner online entrepreneur to now creating a multiple 6-figure business, and how I know I'm also gonna create even more success and change more people's lives and really create a business that I absolutely love. Now, up until this point, and I don't know how much longer, you guys, but I still only work part-time from home. And a lot of people, they find that hard to believe. They say, how are you making multiple 6 figures while working only part-time? And I'm gonna share with you, these 6 tips are exactly how I was able to do this, okay? And it's not the easiest thing. There's gonna be some things that I'm gonna share with you in these tips. Maybe you're not gonna like it, but guess what? How bad do you want it? That's the question I have for you. How bad do you want it? And so I hope that you guys get value out of this and you go apply it in your own business, okay, to create success for yourself. So first of all, let's go into the first one. The first one is belief, all right? It's belief. When I started my online business, I did not believe that I could create success. I did not believe that I could have $1,000 days, $2,000 days, make 6 figures in a single month. I didn't believe it. But what I did believe was seeing other people do it. And that may be where you have to start. Maybe you're like me when I started, skeptical, thinking, okay, that's great for other people, but maybe I can't do it. But I had a desire. And what happened was this belief that I saw other people doing it, because I absolutely believed other people were doing it. I saw too much proof. I saw too many other successful entrepreneurs doing it, is that I transferred that belief in other people into a belief in myself. And so maybe you've come across my video and my channel here and you believe me, which you should, because I'm being truthful. You should believe that I'm able to create this kind of income online. But the best part about having the belief in me or other people that you find online who have created an enormous income and changed their life is that we are nobody special. We followed some certain things in order to create success in our business, in our life. And the first one I'm sharing with you now is the belief. Because so many times we start a business, we start on a journey with hope. Okay? We hope we can create success. And the faster that you can work on your mindset to get your hope to a belief where you actually say, you know what? I can do this. That is the first step that you're going to create success in your life and in your business and in anything, in my opinion. Because if you don't actually believe it, why in the world do you think that you're going to do what it takes to actually make it? All right. And I love giving an analogy on this is if you have two sports teams go head to head in a championship or a championship game, the team that is mentally prepared, that actually believes that they can beat the other team more than that team believes they can beat them, they are more prone to win. They have an edge over the other team because they actually believe it. It's the same thing in your business. It's the same thing. And that's why when I first started, I was delaying my success because I didn't actually believe it. Okay, so number one is believe it. You've got to get to that point. Number two, you've got to find a way. You've got to find a way to success. You have to find what avenue you're going to take. And now this video is not meant for me to share with you guys exactly how to create success as far as what path you're going to take as a business model. All right. For me personally, I've done affiliate marketing. Okay. That's what I've done up until this point. I'm looking at other avenues to grow my income, to diversify my income. But I knew because I worked a full-time job, I had to use leverage, all right? I didn't have time to think about what works, to think about products and services that I could create and offer to the marketplace. I didn't have time for that. I was working a full-time job. I still work a full-time job, which is why I loved the idea of affiliate marketing, which is simply the process of recommending and promoting other people's products, and you get compensated for it. So that's why I chose affiliate marketing. And it's very newbie friendly. So that's what I did. But you have to find your path. What is your path? Do you want to start an online store? Do you want to do some? I don't know. You have to figure it out. Okay? And when you find it, when you find that path, we move into number three. And number three is to take massive action. There is nothing else in your life and in your business that's going to make the biggest change more than action, all right? And here's the problem with online entrepreneurship and so many startup entrepreneurs or even more advanced entrepreneurs, all right? Sometimes I still fall into this trap, you guys. I'm just being honest. Sometimes I still do this, and that is I don't take enough action, all right? Now, what really propelled my business was taking massive action, all right? And when you find a way, you say, yes, that's the path I want to take, outwork everyone else, all right? And here's the cool thing. For what you lack in skill sets, make up for in action. I read a book a couple years ago by Grant Cardone called The 10X Rule. That book changed my life, not just because I read the thing, but because I applied it. I applied it into my life and into my business. And basically the idea of it is 10X your efforts. If you want 10X your results, maybe you've made a little bit of money online. Maybe you've generated your first few leads. Well, if you want to do more of it, do more of the work. Do more of the work, all right? So I absolutely love this tip because it honestly changed my business. This is what took me from a year ago to not even making $10,000 a month to now today averaging over $50,000 a month is because the action that I took to get here, okay? So number three is take massive action, all right? Number four, one that I know a lot of people may not like, but it's in my journey to success and creating my business, this is one of the things that I had to do, all right? And it's required of everyone to create success in whatever it is you're trying to create success in your life, and that is sacrifice. There are going to be things that you must sacrifice to create the business and to create the life that you want. My sacrifice over the last few years has been my time, okay? Now, I don't have children yet. I'm married to my wife. I started my business before we got married, but I knew I wanted to create a life of freedom. I knew that I wanted to create a business that changed our future forever and our children's future. And I knew that I had to sacrifice my time. And so the sacrifice that I've made has not only been a sacrifice that I had to make. I had to make a sacrifice that affected my family, that affected my siblings, that affected my parents. There were times when I didn't go to events. Why? I'm working on my business. I'm working on my dream. I have something that I know I need to do, and I need to sacrifice my time. And a lot of times that meant other people had to make a sacrifice, sometimes unwillingly, because I go to work, I come home, and guess what? When my wife and we get home from work, more often than not, I work on my passion. I work on my dream. So my wife has had to pay the price of my success, our success as well. So you have to understand that not everyone's gonna understand. Not everyone's gonna understand why you're doing what you're doing. But you have to understand that sacrifice is required. And you must make the sacrifice. Success isn't free. You must make the sacrifice. Let's get into number 5. Probably one of the coolest things about these tips that I can share with you, and that is personal development. I started in personal development when I was a teenager, and in my early 20s, I started to get into personal development. And here's what I can tell you guys as far as my journey has gone, is that when you have a dream to create something in your life, a lot of times we don't understand who we have to be, how we have to change as a person to create that life. Because when I started and I first had this idea that I was gonna create a business and create this dream life that I wanted to have, I was not the same person as who I am today. I had to go through a development stage in my life, and still I'm committed to growing and becoming better as a human being, as a person, becoming better as a whole. And so what you might not understand this yet, you're gonna have to change who you are in a good way. Ooh, a lot of people don't like that. But it's for the better. You're changing who you are for the better. You're developing, you're committing to yourself that you will become better as a person to change the results that you create in your life. And what I didn't understand in my journey is just how much I was gonna change as a person from when I started to who I am today. And it's honestly, I've loved the journey of seeing myself change, and I can't wait to see where I go in the future. And I can't wait for you guys to make this decision to jump on this train of development, of developing yourself, developing your mindset, right? That's the first thing we talked about in this video, was your mindset and your belief level. Well, a lot of times you're not gonna get to that belief level until you work on yourself, okay? So number 5 is personal development. Now, number 6, I honestly believe that if you do not work on number 5, right? And you just try to jump to this, which so many entrepreneurs do, you're gonna fail. It's gonna be a lot harder if you don't work on yourself. And number 6 is technical development. All right, now, no matter what kind of business you guys start, here's the deal. There's gonna be some technicalities to it. You're gonna have to know what button to press. Maybe you're gonna have to learn how to build some sales pages, opt-in pages, email marketing. Growing an online business has I wouldn't say a lot, but it has technical parts to it. There's moving pieces that you have to learn. And what so many people get so focused on is number 6 of the technical aspect of growing an online business, that they don't even think about the personal development. And let me explain to you why this is so important. Because guess what? You probably have already dealt with this at some point of your business. If not, it's only a matter of time. There's going to be something technical in creating an online business. Maybe it's how your website looks, or buying a domain, okay? Or doing doing what you want it to do, and something's gonna go wrong. Something's not gonna work, okay? And if you don't work on yourself, you're not gonna be big enough to overcome this problem. And this is why so many people quit. They start a business, they're learning all the technical things, but they do zero personal development. And if you really just look at this as an entire aspect of how you're looking at this, you must become greater as a person than the problem at hand. And this is why so many people quit, because they have a problem at hand right now that they want fixed. And maybe you don't have the answer right now. I can't tell you how many times I had technical difficulties, all right? I'm not the most computer savvy person in the world, but guess what? I knew that no matter what it was, I would overcome it, because I'm bigger than that. My vision is not going to be stopped by some technical thing that I don't know how to do yet, all right? And so I became this person who said, if I don't know how to do it, I will figure it out and I will go learn, okay? I'll become a problem solver. So now I know that when I come across something that I don't know how to do, and maybe I just can't figure it out, I'll take a break, I'll take a breather, and guess what? If this is something I have to get done to grow my business, I'll find a way. Even if that means outsourcing it and saying, you know what? I can't figure this out, but I know I can find someone who can do it for me, okay? So you guys, I really hope that you got value out of these tips. These 6 things that I just shared with you changed my business. They've changed my life. And I think that if you take these and you apply them and you take them serious and you want it, you can change wherever you're at. You can move your business forward and you can create your first $10,000 a month. I remember that was my goal. I wanted my first $10,000 a month. That's all I wanted in my business. I just want to make 10 grand a month, 10 grand a month. And then what happened is, guess what? I kept working on all these things. I was able to skyrocket my income, but not only that, my impact as well. And you can do the same thing. And it all starts with number 1, believing that you can achieve it and that you can do it. All right? So you guys, if you like this video, I'd love if you guys go down and hit that thumbs up. It really does help the video and I appreciate that. And I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. Who's gonna commit to growing in all of these areas, all 6 tips that I shared with you guys today? Drop me a comment down below. And of course, if you're not subscribed and you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. You'll get notified of when I come out with new videos just like this. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.